I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Okay. All right. Yes. Welcome to the program. Hey, look. Hey, look at that. Hey, we back. Hey. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. For the people that just found us for the first time, I appreciate y'all. Come on in, man. Welcome on in. Welcome to the program. It's Lamont King. Let's go live with Lamont King. I'm Lamont King, and we are now live. So guess what? Let's go. Let's go. So what it is, something like a podcast. This version of the show is Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. I appreciate you. I see you. Hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, and interesting people is what we do here. And on Fridays, as always, my man with the plan, our New York bureau chief on assignment right now, working remotely. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in John Watson, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
What up with ya?
ain't too much. We good. I feel like it's a little
Which was some sound is off? What's up?
little off, little bit on, like a little bit of reverb.
You got reverb?
Say something real quick.
222-111.
Okay, we good.
I'm real quick. Is it good?
Okay,
Is it
okay,
clear up?
That's better. Yeah, cleared up.
All right.
Like
Make me nervous.
you were like a nanosecond off.
Oh, okay.
From my sound to like what you were saying, and I was
Like
like,
my mouth was doing the squid thing.
you was on like Sunday afternoon kung fu flick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like squid
Yeah. But we're
No.
back.
You know what I'm saying? Like
We're back.
that.
We're back.
Words
We're
I
back.
got to know. Yeah.
Nah, we're good.
All right, good. Broadcasting live from the newly remodeled Tiny Closet Studios. I mean, the
Yeah.
Drunken Fruit Studios inside Tiny Closet
Command Center.
Yes.
Yeah. Get it right.
Yeah, make sure you visit our folks at Drunken Fruit. Spell it right, at Drunken Fruit. That's on the Instagram, and drunkenfruit.com. Amazing black-owned business out of Brooklyn, New York. Amazing. And there's that. I kind of stumbled, John Watson, on the newly remodeled for a good reason.
We're gonna get into it.
Yeah, I got an announcement.
Okay, guys.
Let me build some tension.
Okay, sure.
Let me check the chat. We got some newcomers in here who are just, new to the program.
Oh, welcome in.
Kind of filling us out, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. I'm gonna let y'all know. You never know what you're gonna get. It's all fun and games. So it's all fun and games till it ain't. So we pretty much We do a lot. This is a live show, by the way. Let me put the number up. Let me put that number up.
Welcome, new people. Don't
Welcome.
go in the fridge just yet. Y'all not that comfortable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Yeah.
A couple more weeks, you can walk into the fridge, take what you want. Right now,
The magazines on the coffee table, they're just for display. Do not pick them up.
Just for show. That's a 2019 Ebony Jet. Please don't.
Yes.
My favorite Ebony Jet. Please don't touch it.
Yeah, we got the vintage joints.
Right.
We got the 84, like the Jesse Jackson 88.
Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, we got the real joints over here. Like in real life, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's the number 765. Let's go on 765-538-7461. It is a live show. Don't get it twisted. All right, so here's the announcement.
Uh-huh.
An announcement. I see our day oneers. Let me see, Tehran. We had Rachel. A lot of day oneers in here. People that have been with us for the year and a half.
It's too bad. Do you not have a drum roll? Do you have a drum roll?
I don't. That's the only thing that's not on the song.
We'll work on it. We'll work next time. We'll work on it next time.
Yeah, I should have been put that on here.
Yeah.
They had everything but drum. I mean, when I got this machine, I was like, how do y'all not have a drum roll?
Yeah.
All right. So here it is. I don't see some of our usuals. I don't see some of ours. But it's a lot of them.
I'll let you build up. Let me find a drum roll for you.
See if you can find one.
Sure.
J Elite, Nola of day one.
Welcome everybody. We'll be taking attendance. Welcome everybody.
Mrs. Carter.
Carter here.
Yeah, West Coast. Yeah. She was here day one. We've been on this program for about it's going on a year and a half, I think. Yeah. It's going on a year and a half.
Yeah. Very much so.
Who doesn't have a drummer? That's what I'm saying. If y'all could see this equipment. Yeah, hold on. Let me take a sip because I gotta get my mind right to make this announcement. What you sipping on? It's not the same? Is it the same?
This would be Uncle Nearest white label. We're looking
Uncle Nearest
white label.
Nearest.
Yeah.
Uncle Nearest. Spoon's been there since way back. Day one. Deborah has been there. Day one. Okay, here we go. Are we ready?
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I just queuing up.
Okay. James Green, welcome. This is your first day. Welcome. Y'all should check the YouTube channel. You can see we're well over 200 episodes. Well over 200 episodes with some classic shit, interviews and all that. But special announcement today, right here and right now. There's a reason why this monitor is not on.
I think I got something for you. You ready?
All right, give me some.
And the second one, I gave the second one was a little more elegant.
Yeah, that's
I like different types of drum rolls. What's the announcement?
Yeah, not you're not really feeling that.
Kind
of pitchy for me, dog.
Oh, geez.
It's gonna be Randy Jackson. It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I like a drum roll that has drums that are rolling.
That's nice, man.
That's nice. It's like symphony orchestra. Can I just get a snare?
Yeah, I'm a symphony orchestra guy. You didn't know that about me?
Can I just get a snare?
Oh, come on. That's so simple.
Yeah, that's
anybody can do that.
A crisp snare, like a David Letterman top 10. That's what I need.
Okay.
For the announcement. We're building suspense here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special announcement.
Sheesh. Some shit anybody can do.
Yeah. Give me anything. Well, give us anything. No, niggas, are you killing? Is that a machine gun? Is everybody dead? Like what is that?
Hey man, we this is like in the words of the captain of the ship. This is a live show. Don't trip. We are operating on the fly.
Yeah,
operating on the fly.
That's 100-round drum roll. That's murder. That was the first 48 drum roll. I don't need that.
Oh geez.
Yeah, that again. Okay. I like that. All right, so get closer. Give it a little, put it up in the.
Hold on, I gotta move it back now. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Just asking for a lot. All right. All right.
Chopper. All right, here we go. Special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, even though I picked that is the ugliest drum roll that I've ever. I don't know when it began.
Okay, you're losing it now. It's about to be time. It's about to be time.
Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the final. Okay. This is the last broadcast out of Tiny Closet Studios.
Oh.
This is the last and
Wait. Okay, I got you. See, you should have told me what exactly. See, the show is so live for me that I don't always know what you're going to say.
This is a live show.
Like, okay.
This is the final Tiny Closet Studio episode, ladies and gentlemen. After a year in it was June of 2020, it was. Yeah, she said. Alexi said it sounds like a toilet flushing. It absolutely.
No, you know what?
It absolutely does. Let's just cut that. But yeah,
when we cut this together, it's going to be amazing.
Oh, probably the replay value is going to be outstanding.
Because look, so say it again. Wait.
Okay.
So we did the timpani part.
You're right. Here we are.
Now, so now say we gonna cut this together. It's gonna be great.
Now that's the problem.
What's the announcement?
The announcement is this will be the final show in the broadcasting out of the Tiny Closet Studios.
Can you take your hat off?
Okay. Well, no, because
I know.
My hair,
Everybody just bow your heads. Everybody bow your heads.
Yes.
It's a little reflection. Take some time to think about the good times, the bad times, the fun times,
and all of the times.
Your first time.
Yes.
Even your last time.
Even your So there it is. So from on my end, any show that comes after this is going to have a different look. There's been some expansion going on here. There's some some landlord tenant issues. There's some economic reprisals. There's some PPP accountability.
Is this your coming out of the closet speech?
Oh yes, bingo!
Hey,
that is amazing. That's probably the folks saying goodnight. That's the punchline of the night. Ding, yes. Oh, yeah, that is funny. Yes, there's some things going on over here.
You got to retitle this whole episode. Lamont comes out of the closet.
Yes, actually. There's some political upheaval going on, and there's some conflict with zoning. And, and the board,
right?
And the HOA, we couldn't come
to the contractors. Yes,
couldn't come to an impasse, and there's some issue with payments under the table.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The Teamsters
came in and said,
and the union.
And they said, no team. We're disunion.
Okay.
Ununion. We're going to ununion. So there's an expiration date, and the situation expires as of today. There's that. The last Tiny Closet Studio broadcast. It's been real, man. That PPP shit is real. You got to pay it back some way. They said, we don't care how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it back. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. Yes. And
we're gone. Right, we're out of here.
So that being said, how was your week, champ? Let's drink to that first.
Hey, salute to
plus episodes
studios out of the Tiny Closet. Yes,
Tiny Closet, 200 plus episodes.
In the can, as they say.
I was just talking spit and chewing spit and bringing people just topical conversation of a like, which they don't get anywhere else in a live format. Celebrity guests, surprises, money.
The money wheel was born in the Tiny Closet.
Money wheel was born.
All the things that the Tiny Closet spawned.
Yeah. It's a lot of things.
We got introduced to Dr. Clarkson.
Dr. Clarkson
in the Tiny Closet.
Where is Dr. Clarkson, by the way?
I don't know.
I didn't shout him out because I ain't see him. But Sister Coin was born.
Sister Coin. Tiny Closet.
Yeah, cryptocurrency known is in development, known as Sister Coin. This is a cryptocurrency for exclusively for and by Black women. Sister Coin.
Sister Coin.
That was born here. Dr. Rich.
Dr. Rich.
World-renowned virologist studier.
Broke here.
He broke here. He broke him here. Quite a few. Nike Speaks.
Nike Speaks.
Nike
got her JD.
Got her JD.
In the tiny closet.
She got her just due. Right here.
Yes.
In Tiny Closet Studios.
But Dr. Clarkson actually gave his dissertation from the Tiny Closet.
From the Tiny Closet Studio. He defended his thesis. We defended it. Yeah, that was a different channel. Most of y'all missed that. But
y'all might have missed it. Y'all might have missed it, but it was in the Tiny Closet.
In the Tiny Closet.
Man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
So for the new people, after 200 shows and a year and a half broadcasting from what we call the Tiny Closet Command Center, this will be the final episode.
Do you have I'm about to say, do you have an announcement on where like
we do not.
Okay.
The show will return at its regularly scheduled. The All Fun and Games will return at its regularly scheduled next Friday 6. And then guess what? It'll be different. It'll be you gotta wait for the surprise. Yeah. Oh, we got some new people. Imani L. What's good with you? James Green. Okay. First time here. Thanks for the announcement. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how was your week, man?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a stressful week. Like just work wise, this is just stress. Lots of moving parts. Lots of plates spinning.
Yeah.
Lots of juggling.
Why is that? Is that because it's the wind down of the fiscal year or the end of the year, or is that a thing? You got deadlines and goals.
That's kind of a quarterly thing for me. This is more so the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
If you will. October is the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So it just so happens that sometimes you could just be working on deals for months at on end. And then a lot of it comes to its apex. Some of them come to all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So like I could have been, in conversation with this person over here about, contract X and the things leading up to getting to the point where you actually want to create a contract. But all that, whining and dining, phone conversations, emails, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it happens smoothly where you can handle one and you finish that contract, you move on to the next. But sometimes they all kind of pounce on you at once and you got to kind of take care of several things at the same time. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Let me stop you real quick for the new people.
Sure.
People that's catching up in the back. I heard Apex. I heard Climax. I heard moving on from one contract to the next. I heard pounce on you. I heard finishing off strong.
So you know what I didn't. So you know what I didn't do this week.
What is this? Is this?
So you know what's in my brain because you know what I didn't do this week. I was working all week. You know what I clearly did not do this week.
Are you human trafficking out here? Like what is?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hey,
yes. I'm like, if I didn't know, I was like, well, what does he do?
I wasn't trying to use strong words, but I realize now that they all kind of had an innuendo. Yeah, a certain, okay.
Yeah, a lot of pickups and drop-offs, you know what I'm saying?
See, like if I'd have said that, then you'd have thought I was in something else. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I was like, huh?
I chose Apex and Climax.
A lot of whining and dining. I was like, oh shit, jeez.
We do a lot of Apexing and Climaxing over here to get the deal done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, so yeah, but no, yes, just a lot of work. I'm going to take a couple mental days.
Yeah, cool.
You know what I mean? Couple extra mental days.
Plus, with the stress of the league and how they're treating you and the news media.
I mean,
that's tough too.
There's that.
I could imagine.
And I was busy. Then I was at Howard protesting. It's so much. It was so much.
So no one has told you look like Kyrie Irving. No one.
Has
no one.
I've heard that. Mostly the whites.
Oh, the whites. The whites.
It depends on his haircut.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. Because if he's not clean cut, no chance. No.
Yeah.
I'm not co-signing that.
Yeah.
But if it's if it's a little tame, absolutely, you could pull that off.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot, and that's the one when he has the low haircut.
Yeah,
that I can't go. Nah, I don't see it. I like somebody said it, and I was like, And then I looked at a picture of him with a low haircut, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
You got me. I was like, you finally got me.
Just
Because
like
somebody always comes up, you know who you look like? Especially
Yeah.
when I used to go to an actual gym as opposed to home working out. It was like every time I was in the gym, you know who you look like? And they name somebody, and I go, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Combo of Austin Rivers and Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
Now,
geez.
speaking of Kyrie, though, so this week, man, it was hard to avoid.
That's not me. Not me, Irving. Not me.
Yeah, not me.
Not me, Irving.
It's this subject is I've been trying to broach it a little bit, but it's hard this week. It was the topic of the entire week. Like they just won't let it die. And Stephen A.
Interesting choice of words.
They won't let it die. Oh, don't do that.
Interesting.
Stephen A. and Jay Williams got into it. Did you see that?
I saw the snippets. I believe I saw the snippets.
We're gonna watch that together.
Okay.
Yeah. Because again, this is a topic in which I say often that a lot of people's outrage or whatever is based on emotion and not fact or logic, right? And I stand by that.
Yeah, I gave up on Stephen A. while ago, man.
And that's the thing. I try to, humor him every once in a while, but every time I do, it comes back. I'm like, yo, my dude.
Used to be. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say you way over the top. Like, and I get in there. Karen said, that's what he's paid to do. But we got a word for people like that. There's a word for that. When you just do it just because you're getting paid.
Yeah, but I don't. My thing is, I feel like, and I could be wrong because I was a fan of him in a very specific window of time where, I was always aware of him, but like, I'm a heavy listener of things. I'm not a big watcher of things, right? Especially during the day, right? Which is when he's on. He's on during the day. So I started hearing him on ESPN radio, and I was hip to his show. But wait, was it ESPN? It was maybe he was on another channel. Then ESPN picked him up. But either way, I was a fan of him because he was just kind of giving you the reporting sports news, then giving commentary, blah blah blah. But I enjoyed it, and it was maybe like an hour, and I was like, okay, I like Stephen A. But I feel like when he became their guy, it got just worse. Like it went from like every once in a while he'd say something that you're like, I don't really agree with that, to like everything now is sensational.
Yes.
And like over the top.
You're talking
like
you're talking 10 years ago, Stephen A. You're talking about pre Max Kellerman. You're talking about Stephen A. with Skip Bayless Stephen A. Where you be like,
yes.
Get that white boy. Get that white boy. You know what I'm saying?
And then when he got with Max, like literally, you literally said it. When he got with Max, not too far after that, I was like, damn, I can't really buy.
Yeah, like Max is making more sense than my man right here. You know what I'm saying?
But the funny thing was me, I don't even know of that show because I was listening to his independent radio show where it was just him.
Oh, got it.
But I do know that in that time, that switch made as far as Skip is gone, Max is in. You know what I'm saying? Like I recall all that by listening to the show, but I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of. I don't know, what is it? First Take it's called?
First Take, yeah.
I've never seen a full episode of that. I just always listened to him on the radio.
Yeah, no, I used to watch it, and but Kwame Brown, man, said some things when in his breakout party earlier this year when he broke out on the internet. He was saying how Stephen A. Man, if you notice, he said, all he does is talk negative about black males, and I had to sit back and process that. Like, oh wow, that's a hell of an assertion right there.
Yeah. Massive observation if it's true.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to what happened this week when him and Jay Williams kind of got into it over Kyrie.
Stephen A., should our position on Kyrie change?
Yes, it should change in regards to Kyrie. It should be even worse than we originally imagined. I have to be, and I try to be, incredibly careful, fellas, in terms of I try to focus on what you do, not who you are. People make mistakes. None of us are flawless. All of us have made mistakes. We'll continue to make mistakes. None of us are perfect.
Luda.
But I've been covering the NBA now for almost 25 years.
We know.
I mean, this is some of the stupidest nonsense I've ever seen.
I feel like every time he sells tickets, his hairline moves back like a little bit more.
So if the reports are true, because we don't know whether they are or not, okay? But let's give credit to Sham and others who have reported this. It is what it is. Let's go with that, okay? If it is true, Jay, if it is true, Marcus, So you don't have a problem with taking the vaccine? Your position is that you're going to sit up there and compromise the championship aspirations of an organization you signed on to represent. You coached Kevin Durant in the signing on to represent.
Okay.
You played the role in coaxing James Harden into signing on to represent.
Pre-pandemic.
You're going to compromise all of that because you want to give a voice to the voiceless. Really?
Man.
And how is that going to work out for you, Kyrie Irving? You're going to disappear from the game of basketball? Who the hell is going to be interested in what you have to say when you have proven that you can't even be trusted?
Same way you interested.
Right.
Yeah, same way you interested now, Mr. Steven.
This ain't the
As
military
if
where
when
you
people
were
when
drafted.
people retire,
You
like
chose to
and
play
it's just not
basketball.
interesting.
You chose to enter the NBA. You chose to sign that contract
Like the points,
as a free agent.
you know, the points that he's making,
to the Brooklyn Nets.
you know, because they have to
chose
fill
Brooklyn
time.
as
They'll be
your
like, yo,
destination.
in the
You
ears,
chose
3
the next
minutes.
franchise.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like he's staring at a countdown clock in front of him.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And he's still got like a minute 45 left, so he's gonna keep pimping.
Yeah, keep talking.
And then you leave them hanging. Because of what exactly?
Something that you don't understand, something that you don't believe in. Standing for something.
I am not calling Kyrie Irving stupid. Kyrie Irving, I happen to believe, is an intelligent brother whose heart is in the right place. But now
You're contradicting yourself, Mr. Stevens.
to an alarming level of self-righteousness. It not only makes you look hypocritical and untrustworthy, it makes you look what I know you are not, which is flat out stupid.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, where's the one where they got the arguing? I need the one where they got the arguing.
What we're looking for is it's just basketball.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. How about that? How about that?
This is not national. You know, if Kyrie Irving was out on IR, non-story, which is wasn't he out on that most of last year anyway?
Right.
For one reason or the other.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So like, fucking move on, man. Like
That's what I'm saying. But even if you don't, wait a minute, see what there. All right, here we go. Here's the other one. All right, let me go back. Let's get to Jay Williams' response because I need for y'all to see this before I share my perspective.
Family member, I've had COVID twice. I get it. I just want to be careful when we start going down this road that we're going to act like Kyrie Irving being vaccinated or not being vaccinated is going to change the minds of millions of people. Like if we start going down this road, but I'm just telling you how it feels some people, Stephen A. When you start calling people stupid or you start calling people saying that they're selfish and these things start going all over the internet, that creates a different narrative. And people start fighting back against that narrative. I'm just telling you how it is on the other side, Stephen A. I know you have your thoughts and I see things.
What's the other side? What's the other side? The point is we're sitting here
being vaccinated, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
I didn't say you weren't. We're talking about you're the one that took it there, Jay. We're talking about a basketball player who signed on to play for the Brooklyn Nets that has left his team hanging. That's what we're talking.
So what?
right. Yeah, like he got his finger on the button or something.
Yeah. Like he hurting you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree with that right.
So I respect right then. You respect the right. I'm saying to you no. I'm saying to you no.
Okay.
If you signed on to do a job, okay, and that's what comes with it. That comes with it. Now I can get deeper and bring up the fact that the president of the healthcare system, virtual healthcare system in South Jersey, was the one that personally took me to the ICU, and
I might care about that, Steve.
I didn't say you were.
You act like we had 100% vaccination rate in this country since the beginning of all illnesses.
You know what, Jay, you sound full of it, bro.
Oh, boo.
Oh, jeez.
So let me ask you this. We still, you know, because sometimes I don't pay attention. We still in preseason, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so clearly it's a slow sports news week.
But not really though. I think they're trying to, let me turn this back down. They're trying to get the story from this. They're milking this. But they're also trying to spark controversy. They're really trying to hang. Here's the problem I have with it. They're trying to hang the dumb nigga tag on Kyrie. And they're using, and the fact that it's a black dude doing it, that's the part that bothers me. Is you're really, regardless of Now we've on this show we have differing opinions. We've had experts. We've had people with just commentary. Regardless of that, you're painting a picture by him painting that picture. To me, this is to me.
Mm-hmm.
By him painting that picture, it's like he's everything that he doesn't like about Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
He's all the way in spewing propaganda in one direction. And his opinion is that Kyrie's spewing propaganda in the other direction, and he's wrong for that. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if he's wrong, you're wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. You call the man stupid. The man said, this is what the man said. For me, would not like to be made to do this. So in order for me to be fine with myself, I'll sit out.
Right.
Why are you mad at that?
Right.
How
What
does
is it? But it always goes back to the argument, and you can put this particular argument into so many things as far as people's judgment of other people and the things that they do. Right. At the end of the day, how does it fuck up your world?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if the one person that's not vaccinated chooses not to be in the situation where everybody else is, then isn't he by that same accord protecting those around him because he's not putting them at risk for whatever he might bring in?
Yeah. So
keeping himself out of risk.
The moment you heard that should have been the end of your argument.
Yeah.
The moment you heard he don't want to play anymore, then you have nothing else to argue about. Now you're just finding talking points that make you look crazy.
Right.
Calling him stupid and being mad. Dave Chappelle walked away from 50 million. You see what I'm saying? And came back. It worked out, but people, he's brave, he's heroic, and he stood for something and blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
Like to me, this is no different.
No, if you have a stance, and your economic, however you figured out your situation, and you know that you're gonna make it regardless. Like, okay, then that's your decision. Like, now for the Brooklyn and is affected. Yeah. They got how many stars on that team at this point?
Right.
And and they still came up short last year anyway.
You talking about you signed on to a team and did all this. This is unprecedented times. There's nothing, no time in history where you can compare this to. So by using that as an example, be like, the team, you owe the team and the team needs you. Like these
times. That's a lame argument. Like, if anything, your argument should be, hey man, like if you really about that, vaccinated life, like, look, man, you should be vaccinated because you might get that thing. We don't want you laid up and argue on that. But don't,
But they have. That was the initial argument. That was the argument that Steve Harvey and Russ Parr and everybody was on 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
They was clowning on the radio, like get it to keep us safe. But then there's data that doesn't support that argument. So you can't necessarily use that. Now you're just arguing off of emotion. Mm-hmm. To my original point. You're arguing off emotion and not logic and fact. So I don't know, man. I said this is what I said on Twitter. Kyrie Irving is fighting for your kids' future generations, and you don't even see it. People's like, how? What is he? How?
Okay, go ahead.
There's going to come a time, man, when because you were okay with this, being made to do this under the umbrella of safety, that you will be made to do something else. And you won't even have the option or choice. All that free will and freedom, and we're just America's free and freedom and fought from a freedom and freedom and free will and freedom and choice and all that. It's a slippery slope.
We can jump down this rabbit hole all day because you can say that, but you can say the same thing about all the other vaccinations that you had to get already. You know what I'm saying? And they're mandatory, right? If you want to go to Africa, shit's mandatory, right?
Or don't go to Africa.
Or don't go to, got it.
Yeah,
but if you want to go to attend certain public schools, mandatory.
It's mandatory for you to give your kids.
Therefore, you've gotten it too.
Right. That's not the same though. That's not the same.
What?
That's not the same. It's not a mass societal. You can choose not to send your kids to public school.
True, but in large part,
In large part, not in
how much of
complete part,
America has that option?
because most people are so used to how the way things are
Right.
that they're going to do what they've been conditioned to or to be used to. What I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
this stage, we've all lost people. This is
Mm-hmm.
it's not a question of whether it's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is what he's standing up for is the ability to say, I don't feel comfortable with you making me do something that has the gravity of this level. You're
Okay.
making me participate in an open clinical study.
Mm-hmm.
And my point is, future generations are going to see that as somebody that really went down fighting for something, like Colin.
Do you think? And I've been having this conversation with myself in my head, but and I'm not going to put him in the space as the example because I don't want to put that juju out there in the world. But like, person X who is opposed to being vaccinated for whatever reason, right? Let's say person X ends up, contracting the virus, and person X is in a rough situation where the doctors come to them and say, "Hey, man, look, another day of this, and we're going to hook you up to the machine, and after that, I don't know." 9 times out of 10, don't you think person X then goes, "Hey, man, whatever you got, go ahead and what's the new shit that y'all think is fighting this? Let me get a shot of that. We got this experimental that might save you, because if not, you might check out." Person X gonna be like, "Yeah, let me get that."
Now they're doing that now.
Right. So what the fuck is the difference? Oh, it's now I'm about to die. So yeah, let me get the experimental ish now that only been out for 6 months, but it might save my life. Yeah, let me get it now because I don't want to die. Or get the preventative shit that's only been out for 6 months, because I don't want to get to that stage where I didn't even have that conversation where I'm in ICU.
But I think you're missing it. You're not missing it, but I may not be articulating my point as well. It's not about taking it or choosing it to take it. It's being made.
I get that part. I was kind of sidetracking a little bit.
Right, I get you, but that's the important part. Whether that scenario happens or not, who knows what you would do if your back is against the wall, regardless of what you believe in. People do some wild shit on their deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do some just you be asking for all kind of shit. And
yeah.
I hate niggers, but
right. Get that black doctor, get that Nigerian doctor in here.
So you never know.
Uncle Folau, come help me.
Dr. Abule, right. If you could come over here, I know I called your people a whole lot of names, nasty names in the back.
Right.
If you could do what you had did to the lady,
that's
down
like
there.
That episode of the Jeffersons. Where I think it was white man he was a bigot. Remember when they called them bigots?
Yeah.
And then George ended up doing CPR on him. You can CPR back in the day. You got to put your lips on the mouth.
Yeah.
And they was he was on the gurney and they was tying him and they said, he's like, wow. And he's like, oh man, Mr. Jefferson, he gave you CPR. He saved your life. And he's like, CPR. And he's like, he put it together. He had to put his mouth on me. He said, you should have let me die. He's like, God.
Yeah. I mean, that's real.
Shit.
Yeah, but I just think that man has a position, and everybody being so anti him, including black males. I think that part just that's a little bit of disgust, a little foul taste in my mouth when I see those type of displays, because I feel like those type of displays are really a form of dancing. You're dancing for somebody watching you dance, going that hard. I wouldn't go there if I really felt that way. I'm calling them.
I feel like they probably backstage drawing straws. Like, okay, who's gonna take what position today? Stephen A. God,
yeah,
I gotta do again. You know what I mean? Like, all right, okay, whatever. How much is he getting paid, Stephen A? And not to say that that's why, but like,
somebody said it's a ridiculous amount. 50
yeah,
something million,
so like, he's like, whatever. I'll play whatever position. Y'all don't got my address.
Right. But you people do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? But there's that. New people welcome. I see somebody said something. I'm Tracy said, I like your hat. What was Karen talking about? Well, the hat I was wearing, right, doesn't work with on her show. I do a different microphone setup,
Okay.
so I don't have the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
The hat I was wearing a little more stylish than this because I didn't have the headphones on. Let me give you a little sneak peek.
Okay.
Let me get
a little wardrobe change.
Yeah,
Action. Okay. Well, see Lamont, that he going from that shiny ass hat because I was gonna say something about that, but he's not listening right now. That hat was shinier than and he's probably gonna switch to his 70s.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And as I predicted.
And so I gotta do this because
Yeah,
I don't want to bend.
And ladies and gentlemen, DJ Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Look like you're doing a whole D Nice impersonation right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into
quarantine.
Yeah.
You're now rocking with the best.
You're now rocking with the best. If everybody come on in, sit on down, tap the screen. Let me get a thumbs up in the chat if I can. Yeah.
Now wait. Now play 30 songs in a row without blending any of them.
Oh, geez. Who was that? That's D Nice. DJ D Nice. But what's Steve Harvey called? DJ Nice.
DJ Nice.
Yeah. All right, so there's that.
Okay, got it. That's funny. That's a big ass hat to be wearing on a damn Zoom call. What do you have? Like, you must have had like some earbuds in or something like that to compensate, so you can still listen. So you had earbuds in.
I just got earbuds and I sit back and it's a little more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little more chilling.
Okay, anyway. I mean, shoot, you gotta get some earbuds, fam. So you wear that big ass hat on the.
No, but it's the way the
sound system is. Okay, got it.
Set up here ain't no earbuds. They hey, plug in, fam. This is like real radio station shit.
Okay.
Go ahead and jack in, my G.
Got it. Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead and jack in, my dog.
Hey, listen, it's that episode. We coming out the closet, so good. Get it all out your system.
All right, NFL, man. So you've been keeping up with that. I know you were you're avid fan.
Yes, yeah, you know me. I'm there Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
Yeah. You should have been like, I'm there Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Right, I'm there Saturday, Tuesdays, and every other Wednesday.
Every time they have a game, I'm watching.
Hey, right.
Every
time there's a grand slam,
So I've been boycotting. I've been with the boycott. Last year I caught a few games.
Same Z's.
Yeah, caught a few games. This year I'll turn it on, be like, oh, who playing? Oh, okay, and then not rooting for nobody. I'm not really.
Right.
That's not really a thing. But they're going through it now, man. This week was a major week with email gate, Gruden gate, the Gruden grinder, if you will.
So we're going into year.
It's got to be
year 4 of NFL still discovering racism.
Oh, jeez. Still discovering.
Yeah.
They about to
damn, we thought we had it licked last year.
Yeah. And they, they donated money.
We sent out money.
So
scholarships.
Oh, I just thought about something.
What's that?
Let me get to the story first, because you just made me think about something.
So
the leaked situation, emails, Gruden's emails, and then all week you knew it was coming. I don't know if somebody's, there's a word for it, avalanching or whistleblowing, or who's leaking the shit.
Leaking, that's good.
Okay.
The leaker.
But now everybody's emails have been.
Okay. We're about to cancel the whole season.
Yes. They may have.
Who's up for debate now?
Right. And so that's what I was about to say. That's what I'm gonna get to. Let me read some of the story first. Bring some of y'all up to speed.
Yeah, the next chopping block.
Yeah. So here's the headline. This is totalprosports.com. Never heard of it. But this is dated yesterday. More leaked emails show NFL's top lawyer mocking Latinos, black people, and joking about lowering players' salaries.
Joggers.
Total disrespect. And it's always somebody that looks like this.
No.
Always talking shit. You never played a lick of football. It's always somebody like this. I don't even know if that's him, but that's what they look like. The National Football League is having a tremendous year ratings-wise, with fans fully back in stadiums. But they are dealing with a public relations nightmare with women. Can y'all see this? Is this on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen.
Yeah, it's on the screen. It's in fine.
More emails on Thursday night while the Eagles were taking on the Patriots. Of course, during the game. Oh, that's rich. That's rich. While the Eagles were playing the Patriots, more emails surfaced that showed Jeff Pash, the NFL's top lawyer, frequently emailed former Washington president Bruce Allen. You had to know they was coming for the Washington football team. You had to know it.
Uh-huh.
The two were said to have discussed the cheerleading scandal, brokered penalties, arranged perks, mocked Latinos, joked about lowering player salary. So if you don't know, if you haven't been paying attention this
All
week,
in one email.
yeah, 100,000.
Right, jeez.
Cheerleading scandal, if you don't know, apparently and allegedly, there's a scenario where some of the cheerleaders
Uh-huh.
were told to or forced to pose nude, and they sent their pictures around to each other.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. That'll get you every time. If that don't get you up out of there.
And in this case, the cheerleaders did not Kyrie Irving it, I'm assuming, and decide not to.
Oh, they just did it. Yeah, they went with the flow.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they went with the flow. All right, just for general count. Okay, let's see if we get any video. Because these are just posts. Here goes some more gross email revelations. This time between Bruce Allen of the Washington football team and NFL counsel Jeff. Okay. They say when Allen shared an audio file of a team's song aimed at attracting Latino fans, Pash responded, "I'm not sure this song will be as popular after that wall gets built." Oh,
Oi.
Yeah.
Don't my man look like, scroll up? Don't he look like he could have been
which one?
The same picture. Like he could have been Steve Carell in The Office.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That movie is, they're shooting that movie right now.
I was say Steve Carell coming soon in an NFL story.
So referring to the rule that requires NFL teams to interview minority candidates for coaching and executive jobs, Allen said, "We have the Rooney Rule, so I'm going to propose a Lincoln Rule at the next meeting."
Oh, geez.
You guys, y'all don't know that your grandkids don't tell you that you can't.
You can't put it on wax, man. You put it on wax, it's gonna come back to you, man.
You didn't talk to your grandkids about scrubbing your email. Y'all ain't talk to them.
You supposed to just be at the cigar lounge saying that over, that
You
and a scotch.
over-
You supposed to over a scotch.
Yeah, what do you mean? You supposed to be like, you know what, these niggas here,
right? Like with the glass. No, you guys with the glass, like right, like these niggas here, man.
Yeah, yeah. You're like,
Did you see the rack on that so and so? I ain't raising these niggas' salary. I'll tell you that one.
Oh, all you gotta do is give me the salary cap. And these niggas won't know what to do.
Maurice, may I have another?
Yeah.
God, that nigga slow. That nigga is slow as hell.
He must be from the Motisa tribe.
Right. That nigga's not getting the tip. I'll tell you that much.
They tripping. It's ways to do racism.
Right. You got a racism smart.
You got a racism smart. You figure after 400 years.
After 400 years.
You should have mastered it.
Masterful at this point. You should be so good at your racism.
Careless hate has no place in America. It's gotta be, it's gotta be a skill that you work at.
Right.
It has to be deliberate. You can't just, it's just reckless.
Right. Like your black wife and children should have no idea how you really feel about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should be so good at it.
Yes. By now.
You would think that if anything that should have gotten passed on from generation to generation, you would think y'all would have gotten good at that. I mean, we pass on recipes.
Yeah, we pass on recipes. Why can't you? Racism is a recipe.
Yeah.
It's one part this, a little part misogyny, a little part hate, a little part,
But it should be all parts secret.
Yes.
Everything should be skull and bones. Like every little thing should be a wink and a nod, and then they just know, we about to enact the racism rule. You know what I mean? Like
it should. I mean, it should be. It should be like that.
Like even we have like we go, hey, okay, who gonna be there? Is it we? Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Like we do it quick. Sometimes we just go, hey man, listen, is it
And then when they do it wrong. They be like, hey, my man, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're doing it wrong.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. It's gotta be a way. You gotta be
No,
better
you
at
gotta
it.
be better at this, man. Y'all
Pick
got
up the phone. Pick up the phone, Jerry Jones. Just
see.
pick
It's
up
the
the
problem.
phone.
It's
I
the
know there's
problem.
emails with Jerry Jones.
Oh,
I know it.
that was my call on who's next. He's
I know it.
got to be next. He's got to be next.
Truth Seeker says the Washington football team allegedly was using the cheerleaders as escorts for financial gain.
Oh gosh.
So I read that. Matter of fact, there was another guest of this program who was born in Tiny Closet Studios.
Sure.
A Washington insider,
Uh-huh.
India Sweet. She had kind of alluded to something, along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But so again, the cheerleaders, they were using the escort because cheerleaders get like $40 a game. Did y'all know that? I don't know if
Yeah, that's definitely not their primary occupation.
Yeah, so
they do that for the fun of it and for the
Yeah.
for the whatever. I don't know.
Well, apparently they do a lot of stuff for the fun of it.
Oh, come on.
But here's the thing. Now, I don't think they're going to get protected. They're not going to get the sister circle protection. They're not, because I feel like in that, women are not going to come to their defense.
They hate on cheerleaders, yeah.
Well, that's one.
Yeah.
But two,
yeah.
You can't be.
All right. Take a beat.
Yeah, let me take a beat.
Take a beat. Take a beat.
I'll just say it like this. I wish you would have not done that.
Agreed.
I'll just say that. Yeah.
Agreed.
I won't say that. I won't say that you had a choice. I'll just say I wish.
Again, let's take a beat. Go ahead, take a sip of your. Let's take a sip. Take a sip. Let's take a beat.
I wish you hadn't took your top off and took the picture.
Oh, come on.
Nobody made you take the picture.
Oh, see.
Oh.
There's always that, you ain't watched that. You haven't watched SVU like in the last 20 years. Come on, man. It's always that. Listen, honey. You either drop that top or you're out of here. You know what I'm saying?
You want to make it. Yeah.
Like, you sure nobody's gonna see this? Yeah, it's just for
only John Gruden.
It's only gonna be Dan Snyder and a few of his friends.
Yeah,
the private party.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
So with this major scandal of major proportions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is major. Mm-hmm. It's not really being played up. It's played up like, oh, it's unfortunate, and this. They not. Oh shit! Look what y'all done did. They not doing what they doing to Kyrie to the NFL and Washington football team, right? Yeah. But when it does,
because they're not,
this
is why.
Because they're and they're not
right.
Right. So, but when it does get bigger, black folks, this is what I want to know. What y'all gonna do? So this Super Bowl halftime show is coming. Do you still feel the same way? Are you hype for Death Row? Y'all still ain't got no love for Death Row? Y'all ain't got no love
for Snoop and Dre?
Let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen now that this is happening and you're seeing. You fought Colin Kaepernick. You was like, oh man, you ain't got to do it in the football game. You taking away from football. This is black people. Right? What you gonna do now that you've seen the emails of? Well, here's what they think of you. Think of you.
How about another question? What are the artists who are performing / the producer? We gotta get past the kneeling.
Get past the kneeling.
What?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. That's all I got. Yeah. What they gonna do?
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they gonna come out and drop the beat and this? You know what I'm saying for 15 minutes?
Because
gonna back out.
Jay's gonna spin it, and he's gonna convince y'all because he's good with words because he's a rapper. He'd be like, we just it's the fact that we're here. And this is groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, yeah, that's right. Because for the longest time, we couldn't even do the halftime shows. Actually, now we got gangster rap. Gangster rap is at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's Snoop. Snoop is, Mr. Universal, loved by everybody now. You know what I mean? Like, that's I don't know, man. I don't know. That's
Dre, you a sucker.
Oh,
because you won't do. Hopefully he's watching.
Okay,
you a sucker. That's gonna be the soundbite. I'm gonna release that on Instagram.
Okay,
Dre, you a sucker because you won't do the verses, but you'll do the Super Bowl halftime for the NFL.
For
the NFL, but you won't do a verses. All Oh, okay.
Which is a bigger bag, you think? Because Versus
Definitely
pays.
Super Bowl. They do pay. I don't
But-
think they pay like the NFL though.
Yeah, but you gotta split that a couple different ways now at this point, and you got the production costs and all that. What's the production cost in a Versus?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think, to be honest, I don't think Versus can afford Dre.
Hmm.
I don't think they can afford Dre. Because he's not gonna be like, oh, this for the culture, and I see what this is, and let's do it for the fun. He's not gonna do that. I don't think he's
Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is.
So they're probably getting 10 million a piece. If the commercials,
like he need it,
the commercials are paying for the halftime show.
I understand that, yeah, but like he need it. He don't need it.
It ain't about need.
Okay.
But, well, you always need it.
You always want it.
You always want it. Yeah, if you got it, you want it.
That's the point of needing it.
Well, he made that divorce agreement.
Hey man, man. Anytime you can afford to pay somebody what $400 million, and them checks are still coming in. Hey man, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know about I mean, I ain't in his pockets and I don't in his situation, but
Right.
Listen. Anytime you got the $400 million to give up,
yeah,
no, come on, knock it off. Knock it off. He's not in a need space. I'm just saying that he's not in a need space.
Not in a need space. True.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need the new fill in the blank expensive car. You know what I'm saying? Relax.
All right. Last story. I had the visual for it, but then when I went to the site was kind of giving me hacker vibes.
Okay.
So I moved away from the site. It's a great story. I want y'all to find it. It was the site was like "Welcome to Africa." That was the site, and then it started glitching, and then I started seeing binary code and all that. So I had to leave that. I was like, "Oh, y'all trying to get in my computer?" But anyway, this dude from Ghana, young dude in his 20s, he designed, and I'm so mad that I saw this because you ever see something where you be like, "Damn, I was just thinking of that."
Oh, all the time, all the time.
This idea, this dude must be protected. Because I know somebody's gonna steal it. So young engineer from Ghana in his 20s or whatever. He designed earbud. He redid the earbuds, the Apple AirPods. So think Google Translate in the AirPod.
Immediate. That's like Star Trek.
Yes.
That was Star Trek.
He designed a device that could translate over 80 languages through the AirPod.
That's Star Trek: The Quest for Peace.
Yeah, the Quest. Is that a real show?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. No, it wasn't a show. It was a movie. It was like Kirk and them.
And
they was like, they was having the peace treaties on this one planet, but everybody was from different, whatever. So everybody had an ear thing in their ear, which would immediately translate what was being said, so they all could, communicate on one accord, simultaneously. Yeah, that's the Quest for Peace.
I love the story, and then I hated it at the same time. I've said that in here by myself. I invented that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can remember. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, they should have an earbud that when people, you go to another country, they just talk, and you hear what in English in your ear.
Okay, so the only flip is like, okay, so I'm in. Let's say I'm in where they speak Mandarin at. That's
in Mandaria.
In Mandaria.
Yeah, Mandaria.
And they start speaking Mandarin to me, right? But they don't got the earbuds. So like I heard what you said, but like now how do I kick it back? Because you can't just like start speaking Mandarin and like kick it back how it said to you back in the earbuds. Like first of all,
as the technology evolves,
the
expectation will be we all got it. But in the beginning, it's kind of like when people go to Paris and they walk around with the phone, it's a pastry shop, and it's like croissant, and they like, oh, I feel
like you just said something right now. I feel like you really just said something.
Oh yeah, I took French.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
See, I'm a Kyrie that. I think I'm a Kyrie that. I don't think I feel like walking around with earbuds is that's toxic. That's I feel some kind of way. I don't feel like I should be made to walk around with earbuds all the time everywhere I go. I feel like you gonna make so now we gotta walk around with earbuds, or I can't work. Is that what we say?
It's a public safety issue. If you don't understand what the robbers are saying while they're mugging you,
I feel triggered. I have
Yeah.
ear sensitivity. I feel triggered.
They might just kill you if you don't
No.
understand.
Okay, that's what's happening.
They like
They got it
they
in
like,
your phone. They
they're
got the
like,
one app in you. Go
give me
ahead.
all your money. Give to me. And you like, hold on a second. Turn over your shit. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah.
No, that's a great invention.
Ooh.
That's a great
Ooh.
invention.
It is.
Can you
It is.
imagine?
It is. No, I'm just BSing. It is. That's
Yeah.
the.
Imagine backpacking in Europe, because you know that's a thing. And you
Mm-hmm.
go to every hour and a half, you're in a different country.
Mm-hmm.
And you just, where are we at? We're in Spain? Okay.
Mhm.
Stink. And it's like, you know,
Yeah, but the problem with the Apple earbuds are they're trash.
yeah. I don't think here's an Apple, but they look like
Okay,
it.
I'm about to say because my joints choose when to work. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the microphone works, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like their
But that's
joints.
the Apple thing. I think Apple designs breakdown times.
I feel like it.
You
I
shit
feel
to
like
break
you're
down
very
so
right.
you can come back in. You can come back in.
Yeah, I feel like that's very correct
Yeah,
because
they do that.
them joints is sometime the end of summer, bitch, and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's
man, I
in their
just
business model. And them shit's what, 200, 150?
something like that. Like when you answer every call with, "Can you hear me?" It's like that's not supposed to be how you answer the call.
It's not even hello. Yeah, right.
I don't even say
I'm
hello.
here.
Okay, can you hear me?
I'm here. I'm talking. I'm saying something, but I'm gonna call you back. Let me
Right.
clear the line. Clear the line. How you clear the line on a digital phone? You got to clear the line?
I clear the line.
Remember you had to clear the line when you was on the landline and just tap it? You had to clear the line. How you clear that line on a cell phone? The fuck?
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
So no, we're not gonna do
Oh, Money Wheel? No Money Wheel.
Oh,
Is that
no
what
money
you're
will? Oh no. I mean, I was gonna ask you about just because I the one story I did have a chance to like kind of pay a little attention to was the whole HU protests.
Oh
About
yeah.
housing.
Now you got school me. I'm late on that.
Okay, so at Howard University, apparently there's a housing issue, and the issue with the housing is that there's more roaches and rats than students. Also, more mildew and flooding than anyone's comfortable with in certain housing complexes.
More what and what?
Mildew and flooding.
Well, not mildew and flooding.
Well, flooding begets mildew.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the flood, then you're gonna get the mildew.
I heard the clip on the news. By the way, feel free to super chat. I was watching a video the other day and they were just like asking for super chats.
Oh, really?
I just thought about
it.
it.
We didn't like super chats no more.
I didn't, but now I'm like,
why not?
Sure. Any little bit helps.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah. That was before. You know what? I figured out. That was before I figured out how to get to it.
Oh, okay.
Now I know how to get to it.
We appreciate the kind of that jingles,
right?
But we'd rather have the kind that folds.
Yeah. Feel free to super chat, and hit the like button while you're here too.
Right. So
I saw it on the news, and the girl was doing the video, and she was like, "Look at this. This is mold.
Yeah.
The mold is an instant lawsuit. That's instant."
I don't know much, but I know this. I ain't trying to have my kid in no school that got all flooding and molding and all kinds of stuff. But the thing so I feel sorry for the students, right? Because I had to preface this before I tell you why I found joy in the story.
Okay.
Because I'm a hater.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you right now, of this, I'm a hater.
Take a sip. Take a sip when you say it.
Yeah, I was hating on this, but I found this funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But not for the reasons that you think, right? So for me, it's an unfortunate situation of these new students who are in their first embargo out on living away from home, and they're freshmen, maybe even sophomores. But either way, if you're a freshman or a sophomore at Howard, this is your first time living there because last year they were closed.
Right.
All year closed. And
that's crazy.
For that to be your experience, I think is ridiculous. Right.
Your first one. Yes.
Right. Your first is absolutely ridiculous. The humor for me is in all of the Howard alumni who revel in the fact that they're the Mecca. They're the only HBCU.
Yeah.
Their school is the best. If it ain't Howard, it ain't nothing. I went to an HBCU. You know what I'm saying? We don't have mold problems and flooding problems in any of our facilities. You know what I'm saying? And we don't put our students in that joint either if they have those problems.
Hell of a perspective. I didn't even think about that.
I got love for all HBCUs. It's a blanket thing. You went to HBCU. Oh, okay. Let me talk a little. You know, we go, hey, okay, HBCU. Yay, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got to be honest. I've never had love for Howard.
Sure, that could be a separate issue.
I got to be
Not
honest.
necessarily my cup of tea either. You know what I'm saying? And I have family that have gone to Howard for on other whatever different level, be it undergrad, post grad. I got family that's there now, not necessarily experiencing this, but they're taking witness.
And it's not the school, it's the people for the reasons that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because
ever since, and I'll take it as far as back as in, let's go to the 2010s. I'll blame Black Panther.
The movie?
I'll blame that because
2010.
Yeah, it's in the 2010s. The 2010s.
Oh,
2010s. Right. After Black Panther came, it was like kind of a resurgence of the Howard Pride, which is cool.
It was just
proud. Be proud. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened like, back in the day for us a little bit, like, when Puffy was there and Puffy went to Howard and everybody's like, we die with this,
and Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, how many of y'all graduated?
AJ Calloway.
Yeah, but how many of y'all graduated? I don't know.
I'm not gonna let you do that. It's a lot of graduates.
Yes, but for the ones that they tout back then, HU didn't graduate. But
I can't co-sign
the resurgence of the pride. I love that. I love the pride. But the thing that bothers me is that we got the pride, but then we going poo-poo on everybody else that went. And these not all HU people, because I know plenty of HU people that are cool as hell. But like, there are those that, they put it, and then like the rest of the country goes, oh, that must be the only Black college in America. The ones that don't know no better.
Oh, right.
So they represent all Black colleges in America for those that don't know no better.
Yeah. But here's an angle. Amber White has an angle that I didn't think about. So and I told Karen this earlier. I was off air. I was like, Howard been grimy. Like if you're local, like we're here, Howard's always, that area has always been grimy. I was like, I said to her, I said, I can't figure out why it went national this time. And I said,
you know why? You know why? Because we're the same reason why America just found out that a lot of us, get brutalized and Karenized and all the other stuff. Social media.
Yeah. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? I said these youngsters don't play with that. They'll put a camera on it and tell the story on TikTok.
That. It's gonna be on TikTok.
Yeah.
The next.
However,
moment. Yes.
Amber says it's because Nicole Hannah-Jones.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
The one that left Duke over to CRT over the critical race.
Okay, yes.
And so, like, how did this be made public during the year that something that big happened? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's, why? Because it's, hey man, y'all sold us on this between, God bless the dead, between Chadwick Boseman being there and then renaming the school after him, between Felicia Rashad, between Ta-Nehisi Coates, between all these dope people. But what I'm saying, all these y'all sold us on all these dope people went to Howard. And again, I'm gonna back up and say that's dope. Right? But don't act like y'all the best school out there when y'all got things that need to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That y'all not letting people know about. You know what I'm saying?
Things I mean rats.
Like rats and mold. You know what I mean? Like,
but they're the mecca. They're the mecca for rat infestation.
Oh, see, it's like HU need to find me another place to live.
Oh,
go. Well, HU what?
HU need to call pest control.
Like HU need to send me my refund check for all of this.
Ain't you the one that said
right?
But look, the school they're introducing a school of V. Did you know that? Because you got the school of C.
Okay.
School of B. The school of V, veterinary sciences.
That's the
newest program.
The other school of V, school for other useful vaccinations.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, see, they out there, and again, like
UNC, not Duke, North Carolina.
I love school pride. I just like don't kick all that pride, but y'all are mistreating the main ingredient, which is the student.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
Know what I mean, you getting
healthy.
You getting all kinds of. I'm sure their donation money went up. Over the last couple years.
This is my other point. I told Karen this as well. Did we forget the $40 million from Bezos' ex-wife?
Yeah, but that's
It just happened.
right. That 40 million. But what about the other? Because like I was listening to her. I don't know if it was she said it today or another day. This year, they've gotten 120 million. This year,
Nothing. No line items.
that might not necessarily been. And granted,
movie?
but some stuff is earmarked. Like I'm gonna give you this for that. But a lot of stuff is not earmarked.
There's got to be a line item for janitorial or
I mean,
It has to
infrastructure.
be.
You know what I mean?
It
Like,
has to be.
plus you had a whole year. Wasn't nobody there, fam.
Mm.
Didn't nobody do some walkthroughs last year?
Inexcusable. This is inexcusable.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody did some walkthroughs and just like, hey, go to every dorm and turn on the faucet for like an hour and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Run the shower for like 30 minutes and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like nobody did walkthroughs the whole last year. Like, you know.
Now here's the thing: get the contract. Now we gotta look forward. We get that contract, that decon contract to come in there and roach bomb.
But the funny thing is, they're building new buildings.
Oh no, you can't build new buildings. You got to get the ones you got first. You got to get them right first.
They're building new buildings. You gotta take care either or how about we just don't open the old building? Like it's a dorm. Let's not open that one. You know what I'm saying?
Let's move everybody out.
Let's move everybody out.
Condemn it.
You know,
I'm not paying. Like there, you go to try to buy a house.
If
you don't pass that inspection, it's a wrap.
Yeah, where's the walkthrough? Did I get a walkthrough?
Yeah, but I gotta pay y'all 60 G's.
Listen,
60 G's to be in a room to rent a room.
I'm gonna need you to say that again because I don't think people understand how much it costs to go to that school.
I gotta pay y'all 60 G's to rent a room where the corner is dripping.
60 G's. I'm gonna let you clarify that. 60 G's for what span of time? Because some people may say, "Oh, 60 G's for 4 years."
Oh no. 60 G's a year, 30 semester. Yeah. To rent a room that got mold on the wall
and flooding.
And there's video. We ain't just talking shit. This is like
so some and my homegirl who's a freshman is 2-3 blocks away in the new paying the same money I'm paying, and you know they got central air and blah blah blah, and the amenities, and I'm over here putting all my belongings on the top of my bed so that they don't get flooded out. That ain't fair. That ain't fair for the best, but to be the best HBCU, we the best, we the Mecca. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than that.
Yeah, y'all gotta fix your arts and amenities.
Y'all over there getting that W confused for a R and an O.
Choose your
R and a V. R and a V. They keep using that W for an R and a V.
Oh, Harvard, choose your words. Choose your words. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. No money, Will, because
no money.
No more money. After the win last week, everybody was kind of like, I'm tired of this person winning, so they took a break.
Wow!
I would imagine that's what happened. I'm speaking for you.
But doesn't the problem lie in that when you don't put money on after that, then the same person who wins is now eligible to win the following week?
Also, before we go, happy birthday.
Hey,
Cutie Pie.
Hey, happy birthday.
You don't have to join the show. We know you're on travel. So, yeah. But happy birthday.
Of course.
Happy birthday.
About to touch down on an island somewhere.
Re-up
on that tan.
Staten Island. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay.
Yeah. But there's that. All right. There it is. Hey, y'all be safe this weekend. This is the final show. Thanks for everybody, the newcomers tuning in.
Man, I feel like we should have been like a, knocking down a wall.
Well, that's currently happening. We'll get to see it.
Like what we doing? We got, because we can't just leave it like it is. You gotta do some, do like Martin on the last episode of Martin.
Oh, and it just
tag the whole wall. Yeah. See, there it is. See.